All right, we're back. You can't see Zen. That's because of science. But I think they
Mhm.
can hear you.
Yes, I am here. Just very dark here. There's no power, but I have a cell phone and I like games, so I'm back.
Nice.
That's a
Yeah.
good distraction.
Mhm.
Golden, I think you were the one best in the best position to explain what happened
All right.
while you were gone, while he was gone.
So there's a bunch of people that want to search my lab for plant people, and I rolled a
That's
bunch
good.
of sixes, six minuses.
So they shot the window open, are about to jump into the drug lab, and have are fighting with Kim, basically.
Oh. So you're telling me that this mob of unruly people is doing Aster's job for him, and I can just sit back
Yeah.
and
Well,
watch?
the thing is,
Yeah.
we still need at least one of them alive to lead us to the father.
No, we
This
don't.
is true.
We just use their bodies
I
using
mean,
augury.
I guess, but there'll be a lot less roles involved if we let them live.
I don't
Augury's
know
always worked out
about that.
so well in the past.
We'll just have to,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah. If you don't want to jump in and make a scene, then I think Whisk and Hero were talking about stuff still.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of talked out that we made it to the wood stove, and I've been kind of like showing Harrow around, pointing out strategic points or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So
Does
he's
Aster do anything with the gunshots, or does Hero? Yeah.
with the gunshots.
Yeah, there are
There are
gunshots in
gunshots.
this.
Yeah,
Everyone
there's
in the
apparently
whole,
a lot
everyone in the
of
place can hear the
gunshot
gunshots.
noises coming from my.
I assume so. If you were fighting with guns and they were fighting, they have guns too.
Okay, so everybody's hearing this the med bay scuffle. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, as far as Harrow is concerned, I think he would like if Whisk is concerned, he'd be concerned, but he doesn't know that gunfire isn't just normal around here. I mean, it doesn't look that organized.
Whisk is like kind of worried because like she can tell the direction it's like coming from, right? And yeah, like I hope it's okay, but like I'm not gonna go there.
I mean, as far as your guys are concerned, it could just be a bunch of people leaving, got in a fight.
Yeah, it's in that same direction.
I think Harrow just looks at you and at Whisk and is like, "Is that normal? Just
I mean,
fire pot shots around."
I'd like it not to be.
So we're just gonna stay here and act like that's not happening then.
We should.
I mean, far be it from me to get shot at. That's one thing I don't like to do. But
Yeah, I kind of grab my stitches. Yeah. There'll be plenty of time for that a little bit later.
all right, try to sort itself out.
Yeah, so
But
I'll probably continue on just be like, and this is the freezer. Well, you'll probably be ducking, waiting for stuff to happen.
Yep.
But I think Aster, who is probably on his way to the wood stove, if he hears the gunshots, will definitely head toward them.
Okay. Well, before Asher
Because
gets
that'll
there,
make the situation worse. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Well, not if.
Scorched Earth is Aster's raid.
Not if you don't miss.
Yeah. So let's see how things are going when Aster gets there. Golden, what are you doing? So you rolled a 6 before,
Right.
and we just so
You said
yeah,
I
they all
can't-
have their own weapons.
I can't do anything, right?
No, I'm just going to describe what happens, and then you do things.
Sure.
It's not that you can't do anything; it's that they are fighting you lethal weapon to lethal weapon. I think one of them has picked up your assault rifle.
Oh no!
From the
I
corner
shoot
now
him.
that lethal is on the table, and this is all in the middle of the fight, so they're all shooting you. But also, they all like are turning over medical tables and beds for cover, and like it's turning into a full-on firefight. There's like Joyce is just kind of screaming and just like huddling under her desk. I don't think none of them are paying attention to her.
Nice.
And we see like we don't see what happens. We just see the people who first jumped into the window. There are gunshots. I don't think there's time. We don't really know what's going on in there. There's like a muzzle flash, and stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, you suddenly have a small gang of people shooting you. What do you do?
I'm gonna read the situation.
Okay, I think in order to do that, you will need to act under fire from the fire being gunfire.
Okay, I'm going to just shoot the guy who was picking up my gun.
Okay, there are more of
seize
them.
control of my gun.
But yes, you want to seize control of your really good gun?
Yeah.
Okay, that works perfectly.
Alright. Yeah, 10 plus.
Nice. So you have to choose 2. I think no 3. Was it? Let me check. Basic moves. Nope. Battle moves.
Seize by force,
yeah, on the 10
right?
plus, choose 3. Yes. And also we did it wrong when we were 79 before, but it's kind of too late.
Oh, I choose.
Seize by force. Choose 3 on a 10 plus. Yeah.
So they're impressed, dismayed, and frightened. And I take definite and undeniable control of my gun. And
exchange, and that's it.
I'll suffer little harm. Okay. Because the whole gang is attacking me now, right?
Yeah, the whole gang. They're not like professionals in any way. They're just 2 harm, 1 armor as a gang.
Okay. As a gang,
like most of them. Well, the size, not including the size difference.
Okay.
They're 2 harm, 1 armor. So they just have like pistols, occasionally shotgun. Yeah, nothing major. Like the shepherds or even Whisk's employees have.
Okay.
So you said you suffer a little harm as your choice. Okay, so that'll undo the size difference.
Right.
So they deal you 2 harm, it's just negated by armor. So please make the harm.
Fine.
Nothing bad happens. So you're fine. How much harm do you deal? What weapon are you using?
Using my Magnum, which is
that's
3 harm, close, like reload, messy. Loud.
Yes, which good thing too, because the reload means you would have needed a new gun anyways.
Right.
At least for this. Perfect. So we hear like a tumbleweed rolls by, and we hear someone say in the distance, "It's high noon." Then like you just start like you unload all 6 shots in the revolver, and 6 different people, including them. They are all frightened and impressed, and in that moment of like shock and awe, you sort of, it's up to you. Is you like just stride over, or are you still being careful and cover ducking over to the assault rifle?
Just walk over. I don't need to take cover.
Yeah, there's a moment with like
there's a moment where they're
like,
all
is this a good idea?
Still diving for cover, and Kim just walks
they're all huddling.
over.
They're all just huddling behind cover now. Yeah,
puts the
maybe someone like blind firing. But
I put the smoking hot revolver in my pants. Just down the waist belt.
Okay. There's the sizzling sound.
Yeah, then I pick up. I mean, I have like 15 layers of pants, right? Because it's cold. And then I just aim the assault rifle in their direction.
All right.
Call out. You okay back there?
Yeah, you hear a cough, and Sugar says, "Dog meat's hurt, but not too bad, I think. He's not conscious. I don't know."
I understand you boys got the right idea at heart. you can't handle this. You get out of here before you get really hurt. Before any more of you die.
All right. Yeah, roll to very much go aggro.
Okay.
Succeeds partially. Oh boy. That's an interesting thing here.
Yeah.
So they can choose to force your hand, suck it up, gain what you want, or get the hell out of your way, barricade themselves securely in, give you something to think about. Okay. Oh man. Yeah. These guys, I think they're gonna try to take hostages.
Uh-oh.
But that always works out well. So, there's, the leader, I think the leader himself, the guy who was speaking, I don't think he was the guy who grabbed the assault rifle. Did I say he was?
He didn't say who did.
Okay, yeah. I think he's still alive.
Dead.
He didn't get killed. Yeah, exactly. So I think he's still alive. And he says, grab the ones in the back. We'll use them as bait. And he's like looking at you. They haven't, none of them have moved yet. But he says, you want these things alive? Well, they're causing all the problems. Besides, you need to eat. And he like just has his face sort of set. Going down with the ship style. So, and then they start acting. So, a group of more of them jump through the window to get to Dog Meat and Sugar, while some of the others start shooting at you to distract, to give them cover and fire. Yeah. So, let me just double check, because let me check how much coin they have left. They've only taken one harm so far, so none of them are dead. One harm per gang means no fatality. Well, actually, one harm per gang, maybe you shot them in a way that they aren't immediately dead then, because it means no fatalities on the gang.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say that.
There'll be more fatalities soon.
Serious injuries, but no fatalities. So
they're not going after Joyce, right?
One harm. They're not going after Joyce. They're utterly ignoring the existence of Joyce right now.
Then they're really failed at taking hostages. I just want to kill all of them.
I forgot. Let's just say they forgot to then. Yeah. I think Joyce has successfully made herself non-existent. Plus that also sounds like a 6- move if they took her as hostage. If they start taking the clan people's hostage, that's a bit not as bad. You just start going to shoot them, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Half of them are fighting you to hold you off, and half of them are going for the clan people.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate the auto fire ability. And there's just gonna be a rain of bullets everywhere. But Joyce is behind cover, so she's probably fine. I assume the group that's on
Let's see how you roll.
The group that's on me aren't in a cone of fire that I can shoot at. So I have to shoot at the farther away group.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, they're sort of surrounding you, and so you could just shoot through a couple of them in the way of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do I keep closing my character sheets? These guys aren't a problem anymore.
No, that's my bad habit.
Character sheet again. And go hard. Okay. Do I kill all of them? Remember that this is improved, and it's a 12+.
You have improved. What does that mean on this? It's not the reference.
It's I'm going aggro.
Going aggro, yeah. No, going aggro. 12+. There might not be an improved version. Is there an improved version of Seized by Force?
Oh, am I seizing by force?
I assume so. Going aggro doesn't actually mean doing harm.
Oh.
Yeah, there are improved of every basic move. Hang on, I'm almost.
But
there.
it's
I
battle
think you
move now.
use Seize by Force.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Seize by Force doesn't have an advance.
But I think it uses the Go Aggro.
I don't think so. Go aggro is just threatening the force. It doesn't actually have the move itself. I don't think includes following up.
Yeah, the only moves that advance are do something under fire, go aggro, seduce or manipulate, read a situation, read a person, or open your brain.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Seize by Force is mentioned somewhere.
It did in first edition. It did.
Yeah.
In first edition advance. Which, obviously.
I guess page 265 of the book, if you're looking for that.
Where is actually where it says an improvement?
Which says what?
Hold on. I'm just going to read this real quick.
Okay.
There's somewhere where it actually listed the improvement.
The improved advanced moves? That's on page 265.
No, I mean, hold on.
Oh, on your character sheet where it says choose 3 basic moves and advance them.
Here we go. No, it's not here either.
What are you looking for?
Where it says, it actually will describe what the moves mean, right?
Oh, the definition of go aggro? Yeah.
No, the definition of improving your move.
Yeah. That's page 265. It says exactly what each one does.
Where?
So, when you go aggro on someone, now that go aggro itself was not a 12 plus, that was a 9. So that doesn't count. Oh.
Oh, you're right. It's 265. All right. I guess it doesn't say it where I can find it, so.
Yeah, I don't think that in this edition, Seize by Force can no longer be improved.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Go aggro is improved, but not Seize by Force.
All right. So what happens on a 14 plus?
You still choose 3. It's a really, really good choose 3, but you still choose 3.
I'll do more damage. I'll take definite control, I guess.
Of like them, because they haven't acquired hostages yet. They don't suddenly have them,
Right.
but they were trying. They were like making the move to grab them.
I mean,
so you're taking control.
It's seized by control of their life, right? So
basically, okay, so you take definite control of that. Take less harm, you said, or deal more? Which one?
Deal more.
Okay.
And they're already impressed, dismayed, and frightened. There's no reason to do that again that I can think of. So I'll just take less harm.
Okay. That makes sense. So they will be dealing you 2 harm again, which because you took less harm. Yeah. So you make the harm move.
Okay, I do a 7. Do I drop my gun again?
Yep. No, I don't think you drop the gun. I think you lose your footing.
Okay.
I think the one, like, you were shooting through the ones that were farther away, and now, while you were doing that, some of them around you and surrounding you, the rest of them, well, let's go through it. So you opened up with, like, 4 harm, including the improvements area, against these guys. So you know the gang thing, basically. You kill every single person you want to. every single one of that person of that group is dead with multiple bullet wounds.
Okay, they're all dead. I don't like any of them.
But that's of the group that was farther away.
Sure.
The group that was closest to you, while you do that, yeah, they close in around you. I think there's a pause. There's a click as you run out of ammo, having killed, as you have finished off the last guy. And so as you like go to quickly grab more ammo and reload, which you do because that's not part of the move. So yeah, you grab your ammo and
well,
as
I
you
have
clip it
another
into
gun.
place as the last. You do have another gun.
I have a 38
but your Magnum also has to reload.
automatic
Okay.
revolver.
Either way, though. Oh, yeah. Okay. So either way, if your assault rifle is not out of ammo, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
But
it's
I'm saying
auto
that
ammo,
when they
but-
have a moment,
Yeah, I
Oh,
just draw-
right.
I just draw another gun.
because that's how area works.
Yeah, I
That's
just
how
draw
area
another gun.
works. Perfect. So it's out of ammo, and then as you're drawing the other gun, one of them like dive tackles you from behind. You get pushed onto the ground, and now they are like one of them is trying to like stick a gun to your head and they are being like if you saw civilians impersonating like brutal police force, this is what they're doing. So they're just like stay down, and pointing multiple guns at you, telling you to stay down.
Sure.
Lots of batons.
Like there's yeah.
beating.
They're just screaming it at you. But none of them are even thinking about going for that anymore. They're like, we all need to stay here and point our guns at him and hold him down in case we all die. In that case, we might not die.
Okay.
So does Aster see?
And
any
that's
of
how
this
you.
go down?
And that's when you show up, Aster.
All right.
You walk in the door.
Well, remind me of what the front of the med lab looks like from the hall. Like, what am I looking at when I look at that? Are there windows?
The med lab is right next to the gate. Some of the windows have been smashed by stray bullets.
Okay.
It's just one big room separate from the drug lab, right? Other than that, it's just a big room, singular.
Yeah, it looks like a big room, just like
Right.
maybe there's like mini walls inside of it, to like give more surface area for shelving.
Yeah.
But there's
Right,
also
but I
like,
can see what
pointedly not.
there's also like a big
I can see what's going down from out in the
barricaded
hall.
wall that's always usually locked up. That because I wanted to bring the sheep in if I needed to, but we never used that door.
Yeah. And there are shepherds outside guarding the gate as normal, but they're pointedly ignoring what's going on in there because they have their own stuff to deal with.
All right. Well, I think I'd like to use basically what Aster's going to do is blast his way through the door and take down these guys from behind. One hopes.
Excellent.
I have a move called "Oh Yeah."
You do,
roll hard
and
to smash your way through scenery.
Yep, let's do it. So, are you full plant person when you smash?
Oh yeah. And
Excellent.
and my hounds are with me. My wolves.
Oh
So-
boy.
Oh no!
Okay.
Hey, these guys are fucked, huh?
So yeah, let me know how that rolls out. If it's bad.
Oh right,
well,
you can't roll it. I'll roll it.
I can't roll.
Aster. Where is it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
You got
no!
a 6. You rolled a 1 and a 2.
It's a
You rolled a
6.
1 and a 2. You got a 6.
All right. So what's on a miss?
On a 6 minus. On a miss, your foot gets pinned under something mid smash.
Hmm.
So, yeah, you see, like, oh man, you were gonna succor them as well. So, full on plant person, you say, like, oh yeah, basically. You smash through the wall and being, like, ready to pounce. And then I think, yeah, you're caught on something. I think some of the rubble, or maybe, like, it's not uncommon, I think, for him to be trapped something around here. Maybe there's
No.
something around that. You're stuck under a spare bit of like rope or rubble.
Well, shit. And this
So
is
they all
actually,
look up.
Yeah, that's actually what Aster says. He like looks up at the guys that are all like, standing over Kim with guns, and they look up at after this crash, and he's like, shit. How
They're all
stuck?
looking at
Like,
you and
could I pull out a gun? Am I that stuck? Or
I think you'd pull out a gun, but as soon as they see you, their eyes bug out, and you can see the fight or flight instincts immediately, like full on. They see some sort of monster, a monster they've been hunting. So they will choose the fight out of the fight or flight, and the leader, I think, is maybe bleeding on the ground now, not quite dead, coughing blood. He says, like, just pointing at you, "Get him! There he is!" And the rest of them, like, they may as well have forgotten about you, King, because they
Okay. That was a
unpile
mistake.
from you and they charge rapidly. They don't know, like, I think, so you're stuck in the middle of your smash. Your wolves can't get inside. You're blocking the way. Just as heads up.
all right.
So they're behind you, and these guys are just charging at you, like, weapons raised. Some of them have guns. They're still charging at you with the guns raised to point at you. What do you do? Well, I'm sure Kim is.
How am I? What is making me stuck at this point? Like, what exactly?
Let's figure out what that is.
Yeah.
I think because all of these walls are steel, usually you like crawl through vents or something. So I don't think it's not like space. It's something that's like latched onto you. I think I think one of your arms somehow like stuck in the steel wall as you smash through it. It like bent in a weird twisted way, and so you're like one of your arms, is stuck there.
All right. I mean, how would I go about getting out of that? Is that acting under fire to extricate myself
before they get to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be just acting under fire.
That's what I'd like to do, is get free and then cause some damage.
Yeah. Let's double check the news. Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
Yeah, so that's a hard roll on that.
Oh, it's hard for you, right?
Yep.
You got a 9. So
right.
You succeed partially. Now, let me double check for action and fire. I'm pretty sure it's pretty, like, anything.
On a 7 and 9, you flinch, hesitate, or stall the
Oh, I'll mark, no.
Outcome, a hard bargain, or an ugly choice.
Yeah. Okay. Let me think.
I mean, I've got one. If you want to hear it,
I'll listen.
Maybe I can get out of the way, but the attack is imminent, and one of my wolves behind me is going to take the brunt of it if I actually do move. Like that. That's.
I think that works perfectly. Yes. Right. Yeah. What do you choose?
I'll take it. I'll take the hit. Screw it.
All right.
I'll just I'll get Aster pulls back enough that he's got some wiggle room and just raises his assault rifle and tries to fire it.
Yeah. Do you count as a gang? You have a lot of moves here. Let's see it.
No, he does not have that particular advancement.
Are there even enough of them left to be a gang?
You're actually right. I don't think there are a few massacres happening. So in that case, they would not deal. They would deal 2 harm to you without the gang advantage. So just a group of people.
I've got 2 armor, so I'm good.
All right, and then you will roll 2d6 minus 2 for your harm move.
Yep.
You rolled a 2, so you were perfectly fine. So I think they they're like measly non-armor piercing pistol shots, and they're knives that are not machetes or anything like that. None of them have like an axe. some of them have actual pitchforks, though heavens knows where a pitchfork came from in the apocalypse, because you don't actually need a pitchfork for wheat.
It's for wool.
Yeah, nothing. Could be actually for wool. And yeah, nothing is even like getting through your armor at all. Your natural bark. I think you have the initiative here. I think they pause a moment. What do you do?
I would like to
Aster?
spray hot leaden death at them.
Yeah, they're like, nothing's working.
I would like to
One
inflict
says.
dying upon them, please.
Yes.
I cast
Mark
screams of
Condition
agony
dead.
and death.
Alright. So you would like to let me check the specificity of succoring someone. I don't think this counts, but I want to be sure.
I think they have to be unaware or something.
I think that is the...
Or it has to be like there is absolutely no doubt that you would kill them.
Yeah, and these guys could run away. So yeah. Would you like to roll to seize control of their lives?
Yes, yes, I would like to. I would like to end them.
You got an 8, so you can choose 2. You know what to choose from, I'm sure.
I will inflict terrible harm and take definite control of it.
Excellent. So none of them are even bleeding out because you took definite control. All of them instantly die. What weapon are you using on them?
That's the assault rifle, so I'd be dealing 4 harm with the increase.
Yes, and we just see Kim. We just see you get up and like brush yourself off amidst the background of screams and gunfire, and you look over and they are all gone.
Nice.
Let's make the other moves. They're going to die for sure. Let's see how badly they scratched you up. So they dealt 2 harm to you, which you have 2 armor. I'll make the harm move again. To double check if anything else happens. A 9. So, but is any of that interesting? You lose track of something is the only one I think that makes sense here, but I'll double check. You miss noticing something important. You lose track of something or someone or something you're attending to.
It's Aster, so missing something important might be like dog meat and sugar. He doesn't notice them back there. He
doesn't realize they're there?
Yeah.
No, I think that makes sense. Let's do that. You don't notice that they're even back there. And that's it. So, yeah, you brush yourself off, Kim. You're aware Aster's here. There's no need to worry. And as there are now, like, 15, 16 more bodies.
More bodies. Just what I needed, actually.
Aster is looking at you, and maybe he's at an angle where he doesn't see it, but you can see, like, Aster doesn't notice it, but you can see Sugar is, like, peeking over the window with the shattered glass and, like, figure out what's going on. She can see Aster, but from his angle, he's facing away from her. And she is, like, wide-eyed, like, looking at you in a questioning expression on her face. Do you... Yeah.
I don't think
She's gonna stay hiding.
Say anything about her. I think Kim sees all the wolves again, though, and he's really frightened and starts reloading his assault rifle.
Habitually just reloading all of your guns, of course.
Yeah, because Kim's afraid, and Aster can see the fear on his face, and knows that Kim does not like those wolves.
Yeah, I think Aster might maybe bark something a little unintelligible, and the wolves like all go hang out outside, guarding outside.
Yeah, Kim jumps a little bit at the barking.
And Aster looks over at Kim and says, Kim, Can you go 24 hours without a bunch of people trying to kill you?
No?
Fair enough.
Let me help you out there. I think Kim goes over and helps pull whatever's got you trapped.
Oh, he got out. But
Oh, okay.
he actually under fire. So there's a pause. Yeah.
Okay.
He's good.
And Kim says, "Thanks for helping me out there, though. Now I have more bodies. It's useful. I wonder if it's enough."
I think Aster goes over and tries starting to bend the door back into its frame.
Don't worry about it. Well,
you hear a voice from a certain. You hear Joyce say, "Is it safe to come out now?" Like she knows Aster, so. She is looking around, in shock out of all of the bodies and blood.
I can clean this up.
Get a bucket, Joyce.
Okay, and she yeah, she's gonna let you clean it up. She's just and then she just walks out. She needs some time.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, she's got enough steady enough hand in surgery. She'll get used to blood. You know, Aster, they came here because they thought I was on the same side as you. Isn't that funny?
We're all on the same side.
Yes, we are.
In the end.
Were you needing anything?
No, I just heard the sounds of violence and figured you might need a hand.
Yes, thanks a lot, Aster. But I got it from here.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up a little bit. What'd you say?
I said thanks a lot. Whoa. Thanks a lot, Aster, but I've got it from here.
Yeah, I think he just nods and shambles out.
Oh, I wanted to ask you, Dremmer's almost here. Are you sure we don't want to get into first shot?
Get what first?
You know, I feel like maybe we should shoot him before he gets here.
Perhaps we should talk to Whisk. She seems to have some kind of plan.
All right. Well, I'm going to finish setting up in here. Then I'm going to go move Betsy. You can radio me if you need me.
Right. Just yell if any other gangs of violent individuals want to kill you.
Thanks, Aster. You're a real friend.
Yeah, I think Aster just leaves the rubble behind.
Nice. I guess Kim lowers all the blood-stained curtains over the windows once again.
And once that's done, there's many of the windows, in fact most of them probably by now, are shattered again.
It's a big
But
banner
you're a
outside that
doctor.
says,
You
"I
don't...
assure you, we're open."
I put in the closed
Yeah.
sign. Closed.
Yep.
No more shooting today.
Yeah. Our quota has been filled for today. As soon
Yeah.
as you're done closing up shop for now, yeah, Sugar hops the window and says, "What was that?"
It's the value
Thank you.
of your life.
Thank you, but Dog Meat needs help, and I need to sit down on somewhere that isn't metal ground. So she like picks up one of the turned over for cover, still has bullet holes in it, like hospital beds, pulls it upright, some of the relatively not blood-stained pillows and stuff, and sits on it, and just like, I think she just lies down on it, honestly.
All right. I guess okay. Kim goes.
She's still
into-
very slightly bleeding from her arm, but it's
That's
nothing
fine.
all serious.
And Kim goes in to see how Dogmeat's doing.
Dogmeat is unconscious with some bullet holes in him, and he's bleeding out. I don't think she saw them, as it is kind of harder to tell the green blood from the green skin. But yeah, he is dying without your help. It is much worse off than she thought it was. What do you do?
First, I'm going to ask you this. So, my project to learn how to cure the plant infestation is I need to take Kettle apart. But you also know that I need Hoss's help. Would Dogmeat be a replacement for Hoss?
Mimi would be a replacement for Hoss, because she's as smart as he is and has some decent knowledge. Dogmeat would be a replacement for you, in that he has angel knowledge. Dogmeat doesn't know that much mechanically about how the plant things work. That would be Hoss, and to a lesser degree Mimi. So Mimi is the only person who I think could hope to replace Hoss for this project. Do you take Dogmeat apart?
Dogmeat and Mimi are friends, though, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I'm gonna kill Dogmeat. I do so.
I'm sorry we couldn't
very
save him.
Subtlety, you know. Like I start cutting, and then I cut the wrong thing. Oops. And,
was it? Well, she wouldn't know any better. Sugar is not a doctor, and the only other person who could criticize is currently unconscious, and the nurse left, and she was the only person who would know.
Yep.
Yeah. You were surrounded
That's not the
by
artery that's
death.
already bleeding.
Yep.
I'm like, oh. But all the sap everywhere?
Yeah.
Kim's like...
Yeah. I thought they didn't have a heart anymore. I thought I could cut there. Oops.
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, they are at your mercy. Now, I would like you to roll Act Under Fire
Sure.
to see if Sugar picks up on this. For sure. See if she picks up on this.
So what I roll?
Succeeds partially. You got a 7. We'll probably want to tell Zen every roll that's made. So you got a 7 for Action Under Fire.
Okay.
I think that you, when you tell her, like, she's there and sees when Dogmeat's passed away, and she says, "I'll get rid of the body. I want to bury it. We spent a lot of time together at the end. Please."
I think Kim puts his hand on Sugar and says, "We can't risk it. If anybody sees you,
it's just outside of the rig. Besides,
there's going to be a
leaving.
lot of people watching outside the rig. People are leaving. Drummer's about to arrive. You can't risk it."
Yeah, we'll seduce manipulate.
Okay.
Let's see how she reacts for sure.
Nice.
Okay, she says she just needs a promise. She would ask before anything else. What are you gonna do with the body then if that's dangerous?
There's still a chance. If I examine Dogmeat's body, I can figure out how to return you to human.
He needs a promise for that. Yeah, she'll actually say, sure, fine, but honestly, probably when you find out how to do this, I want to be the first one you treat. I don't want to be hunted anymore.
Kim just squeezes her shoulders. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to need somebody to experiment on. Are you willing to do that?
What does it mean?
I don't know yet. I haven't gotten to that step.
And once you know, figure that out then.
Okay. Just like that, technically you might not be the first if I'm experimenting on somebody else, you know? Just saying. But you'll be the first once the procedure is complete, okay? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think with that, let's go to our final break. Tremor's still not here.
Okay.
It's like winter is coming. Like, just come on.
Just 4 seasons of Dremor is coming. Dremor is coming.
Next,
Yeah, we see the warband and they're all like in like tractors that are moving 2 miles an hour. That's why there's so much smoke. They're just really fuel inefficient.
Yeah.
That's why they're heat cold. They want to burn as much fuel as possible.
All of their vehicles are man-powered. It's just people dragging them. They just have fires on all of them.
Yes.
No, in order to make sure they stay warm, there's just like they just build fires as they go. It's just a line of fires.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll be back soon. We'll find out exactly what Primarch is thinking.
I will make sure Dremor gets here before then.